Hey Fairy Gang, hey Fairy Gang, hey Fairy Gang, how y'all doing? It's Tinky by the Fairyyyoracle. Coming to collect the message out there for you and send this message not only reach souls locally but globally, of course. And yes, I already pre-shuffled. And I already did a reading before this too. And I ended up deleting it. But what's crazy is this card right here of lack and doubt came out in the other reading. Okay. And then we have nurture and compassion. We have deception. We have north node, autumn, self-love. So what I'm getting right now is it's the time for you to love yourself a little bit harder. Okay? Love yourself a little more right now. Love on you right now. It's time for you to love on you right now. A little more than what you have been doing. It's a time for compassion, self-compassion. I know, because you've been having compassion for everybody else and their situations and what they're going through and, you know, what they've experienced. And now Spirit just wants you to have compassion for self. It's a time to have compassion for self. You know, the enemy has been deceiving you and trying to make you believe as though that you're not worthy of love, that you are not worthy of receiving, that you are only capable of giving. That's not the truth. It's not the truth. It's not the truth. The enemy wants you to believe that you lack purpose. That's not the truth. It's not the truth. The enemy wants you to doubt yourself. It doesn't want you to believe that you have a purpose, so you can stay stuck in karmic loops, in karmic cycles that was never meant for you to be in anyways. The enemy doesn't want you to harvest what God has for you. It doesn't want this overflow of abundance to enter your life. It doesn't want you to believe that you have the power to intend greater over your life. It doesn't want you to believe that you have the power to co-create with the divine to manifest a better future and outcome for yourself. The enemy does not want that. The enemy is coming in to try to tempt you into believing that you are meant to stay stuck in those cycles. So now's the time for you to up your faith. Now's the time for you to pray a little more. Now's the time for you to go in your prayer closet. Now's the time for you to meditate more. Now's the time for you to take your spiritual bath. Now's the time for you to recite your psalms over and over. Now's the time for you to really just do what you need to do to stay focused. 222. To stay aligned. The enemy does not want you to see the truth about who you are. It doesn't want you to walk. The enemy don't want you to walk in your truth. Because the enemy know that you're destined for greater. You are destined for greater. That's why so many attacks. Because see, when the enemy know that you are destined for greater, that God got bigger plans for you, of course it's going to see attacks. But now is not a time for you to fight against you when there's so many outside forces fighting against you. Now's the time for you to fight against those forces. It's time for you to step up and fight against those forces that's fighting against you. And it first starts by it starts by mind control. Mind control. By controlling your thoughts. It first starts by controlling your thoughts, okay? Because the enemy tells you something, you're supposed to speak against it. When the enemy presents you with defeat, you're supposed to speak victory over your life. When it presents you with illness, you're supposed to speak health over your life. You're supposed to intend over your life what it is that you want. Not go against yourself. Not team up with the enemy or the enemies to go against yourself. Now is the time for you to intend over your life what it is that you want. It's time to intend and speak life into yourself. Now it's time to up your protection. Because it's people out here who don't want to see you elevate. It's a lot of people who want to see you stuck in karmic cycles. Who want to come in and sabotage what it is that you got going on. Because they don't want to see you elevate. They want to see you stuck in karmic loops. They don't want to, because and a lot of them, it's just like, okay, I want to see you do good, but they don't want to see you do better than them. And then there's others who just don't want to see you do good at all. That's why a lot of them can't face you, because they know they're guilty and they carry a guilty conscience, because they know they're sending attacks your way. And they don't need spell work for it to be a form of witchcraft, because the mouth is a powerful tool. Okay, but I'm getting Spirit is sending you messages. Spirit is sending you downloads. Like, you are getting downloads from the divine right now, letting you know that things are coming together. Just go with the flow right now. Just go with the flow. Right now, some of y'all going through an awakening to help y'all remember who y'all are, to help you to align with your purpose. Right now, you're going through an awakening to make sure that you know, your beliefs, your current beliefs align with your purpose. You're starting to remember who you are, your gifts, your abilities, your power. You're snatching it all back. You're calling it all back. And I see you getting ready to celebrate real soon. There's a lot of people watching you right now. A lot of people watching you right now. With their mouths turned up. Because they see what God is doing for you. Or that's how they go. That's how they finna be. I'm telling you. And you finna see that all of those the pretenders, they about to be exposed for who they are. All the pretenders are about to be exposed for who they are. As soon as God start blessing you, that's when they're going to be exposed for who they truly are. Because it's going to be like, how could you get blessed with... Nah. What? They doubted you. I'm telling you, they doubt your ability to succeed. People who mad at you because you don't want to stay stuck in the cycles that you were once in. Toxic people, full of toxicity. There's people who gonna be out here celebrating you, then there's gonna really be people out here who really just can't stand to see it. And then they're gonna be exposing themselves. When whatever this is that God getting ready to bless you with come through, it's people gonna expose themselves. Because I'm getting some that's cheering you on right now, who only cheering you on because they know that because they know who you are, and they know that what God is about. They feel what God's about to do for you and in your life. And then there's others out there who already showing you what it is. Everything is about to make sense. And it's gonna be clear to you who God sent into your life to help you. It's gonna be real clear. You don't lack anything, okay? Know that. You don't lack anything. You're just going through a dark night of your soul right now. Or that's what you were going through. And that's what these people didn't see neither. They thought you were going, well, damn. I thought this person was on all, nah. Not knowing that you were going through a dark night of the soul. So yes, God stripped you from everything. To help you find yourself again so that you can elevate. You just didn't know what God was doing in the darkness with you. And they did. They would be trying to cause. They want to cause so much conflict and confusion in your life. They wouldn't have done that. They knew. And they were really paying attention to what God was doing in your life and what God was about to do for you. If they would have paid attention to the patterns and the signs, they wouldn't have been acting this way towards you. They wouldn't have been doing what they were doing towards. They wouldn't have been rejecting you. They wouldn't have been doing this. They wouldn't have been coming against your family. They wouldn't have been doing this. They wouldn't have been causing this confusion. They wouldn't have been coming for your family. They wouldn't have been coming for your stability. They wouldn't be coming for your purpose. They wouldn't be coming for... No, they wouldn't have. If only they would have known what God is about to do. Be open to it. Be open to it.